Right then, everyone, I think we are live. So, hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to you as you join me once again for another live stream from our channel, Hybrid Mod Railway. Today's topic is, we've got a little bit of a discussion to have, which will become more apparent in the stream later. As you can see that it says important information, and today effectively is just going to be me running through some relatively important stuff, and stuff you will need to know about the future of the channel. It's nothing terribly bad. Let me switch that light on, but it does mean that some things will be changing. Can you just let me know how does the background music sound? It's not too loud, was it? Because I noticed at the end of last week's stream that it did sound a little bit loud compared to my voice, but is the volume of the background music okay? I'll just give you a moment to pause. Well, I'll pause and so you can listen to it. And hopefully you should be able to hear that. So today we're having a discussion about the channel and some things that have been going on. I don't really know, as I've said in the live chat, how long this stream will go on for. It just depends on the things we get talking about and, you know, requests and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get a chance to run some trains later, but it does mean getting through the big bulky stalking stuff to start off with, and I'm not going to be rushing through that. But hopefully we will be live until roughly about 6 o'clock. We might not get the full hour and 45, but we'll see. And maybe we'll have some time for running some trains and some, general mishaps that normally happen. But anyway, I'll roll the intro to get this stream underway, and I'll see you in about 12 seconds. So enjoy the stream, and I do apologise in advance for the waffling that you'll have to sit through at the start. So here we go, let's roll the intro. Right, so I'll just welcome people who are into the stream. So thank you to the Model Shed Kurt for joining. Thank you Jaden on the main line for joining, and thank you to Mark at HEMR Mod Railway for joining. How are we all doing? Are we all okay today? Kurt says he can't hear the background music. I'll turn it up. How does that sound? Is that too loud? Do let me know. Apologies again, but I've sort of failed you. We haven't got Coke this week. It's orange dilute, but I do have some rip-off Oreos to eat to make up for that instead. And I've set up two different cameras today, as you've seen. So this is a station camera. I would have put all the coaches on the layout earlier when I was setting up, but obviously I've got to put the magnets underneath, so I can't put them on the track. So I just have to put them on the track, lift them off, and put them back on. So I decided to just leave them on the station. I haven't put them on because I'm not sure if we're running trains, so can't put them on until I put the lights in, and I'm going to put the lights in later. So yeah, completely broke the rules of realism there, but I'm not bothered. But yeah, so I will give it a few minutes before we get cracking, just to give people a chance to get in. But hello to everyone in the chat. Hello to Mark, Kurt and Jaden at the Model Shed. Please just let me know how the background music sounds. It's not too loud, is it? I don't really want to test. I suppose I could test actually. Give me a minute, let me just see how the background music sounds. Okay, I've tested that, seems to be okay. That sounds alright. It's just about the right volume. You're not really supposed to be able to hear it exactly, just a bit of background music. Drink of drink. So, I've decided, while I was checking that I will put the lights on in the coaches so that at least you've got them there. And I'll move some trains around. And then, as soon as we've done that, I will break the news. No, unfortunately, Kurt. Well, I don't know why I said unfortunately. It's not that I want to get rid of any of my trains, but fortunately, you're wrong. Slightly more severe than that. But you'll see what it means. You can probably guess by the title anyway. So we'll get some coaches on. We'll give chance of people to. We'll give people a chance to join, and then I'll break the news. Well, multiple pieces of news, I should say. So that's the first coach. Why am I doing it like that? Why don't I do it when I'm not in the station and I can actually see what I'm doing? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? There we go. That's another. Or even better, I could just take the train to where it's supposed to be. I could take the train to where it's supposed to be and then put the coach on, which would be a lot easier. Let's do that instead. And this camera over here, a little bit different today. I have managed to use my slightly broken tripod to get the usual shot there. But over here I've done a overhead view because I'm going to be sat here talking. I'm not running trains while I'm talking because otherwise I'll just be talking too loudly and I'll be distracted by derailments. But once we've got through everything, we should be able to actually get some trains running. But I will just have some trains dotted around the layout so I've got things to look at. There's the first one, and might as well, that 31's already on. So I'll bring trains around to this side. Tornado. We shift the 9F out of the way. There we go. A bit yellow. I can have a look at that. There's probably not much I can do. Let's have a look. Tell you what I can do, actually. Let's try this. If we go mainline camera. This is a very, very relaxed stream today, by the way. I'm not particularly bothered if things go wrong because... Oh yeah, I'm just not bothered. Let's try turning the saturation down. There we go. That should look a bit better now. I'm just looking on my phone. It's just this camera really, it's a little bit annoying. I think that does look a bit better. Right, so we want... Pullman coach, bam, lights on. Thankfully these lights will last quite a long time. They are 9-volt LEDs. Sorry, they are 5-volt LEDs, but we're running them on 3 volts. 5-volt LEDs on 3-volt batteries, so the life should be a lot longer. Just let me know, by the way, if your stream's buffering a lot, because I might have to change the latency if it is, because at least my phone seems to be doing a lot of buffering. But I don't know if that's just my phone, although it looks alright now. Maybe not. Yeah, that's probably as least yellow I can get it to be honest. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so there's the Pullman coaches, and there is no lighting on the wagons, so I think I'll do some shuffling. Kurt says it's fine his end, so it's probably just the fact that I've got my computer using the internet and people downstairs then, so it's not a latency problem that's causing buffering, it's probably just my Wi-Fi, but the stream looks okay, apart from it not buffering, so we'll stick that one there, and I think we'll bring Tornado back into shot, like that. That's the wrong way. We'll bring Tornado there, and then we will bring the 31 round as well, because this is the camera it's going to be on for the most part. Yeah, it's not buffering as much now, I've just noticed. Oh, by the way, on this cam you will actually be able to see the rotating fan. There you go. But I'll pull that train there, and we'll leave it there. So, I think it's now time to break the news. So is everyone ready? Is everyone listening? This could take a while. This could take a while. It will take a while. So I'll turn the background music back down. There we go. Drink of drink. And I will pause in between doing this. And I'll try not to show my face on camera. But here we go. Get my mouse up here actually. So it's about time for me to break the news. Hopefully everyone's ready. I will go through this twice. I'll go through the stream. I'll go through the news now at the start of the stream, and I will go through the news just before the end of the stream as well. So that if anyone's not here at the start, or people have left or whatever and are coming back, then I can mention it later. So I'll mention it now, and apologies if anyone's staying through all the way through, but you will hear it at the end of the stream as well. So here goes, and now opening my massive Word document that's got it all on. So making YouTube videos, well, I should say 3, 2, 1, let's crack on. So recently, making YouTube videos for me has been quite difficult. I just haven't really felt like making them, and have lacked motivation to actually come up in the loft and make them. I've been coming up in the loft to put stick like more memorabilia on my walls and tidy a few things up and service some engines, and obviously put the light in all of these coaches. But when it comes to making videos, to be honest, I just couldn't be bothered. That's not because I don't like making YouTube videos. It's not because I don't want to make YouTube videos anymore. It's just because it's been quite difficult for me to come up and make them, just because I haven't felt like making them. So yeah, that is why there've been no videos this week. There hasn't been a main video this week. There hasn't been a Tuesday main video this week. There hasn't been a YouTube Shorts on either Thursday or Friday, but you have still got today's stream. So there has been no videos this week for reasons that I'll come up and mention. However, when I have eventually thought, right, I just need to get up in the loft and make a video, such as, was it last week the video came out on Wednesday rather than Tuesday? I can't quite remember, but eventually when I have decided that you just need to get over it, just thinking it was something of nothing, just, I don't know, maybe I wasn't feeling right, I just thought, right, and when I forced myself to get up in the loft and make a video, the stats for the YouTube videos that I have actually ended up making and uploaded them and released them, the stats when I have been making videos and the videos I've forced myself to make, the stats have been honestly quite poor, and have left me really quite annoyed and really quite disappointed. That's also coupled with the fact that a load of subscribers were lost after I passed 300. I went from like 303, 304 back down to 294, which was a bit of a blow, to be honest. And I know it's just that YouTube does a bit of cleaning up, and it has happened before, but it hasn't happened that much in that sort of scale. And coupled with the fact that I have been wanting to make videos, and the videos I have made have been doing badly, then it didn't exactly pair well with it. And also subscribers have been decreasing. I'm getting like three quarters less than subscribers per month than I have been getting in other months, and to be fair, that's been a bit annoying. And also watch time and click-through rate and impressions have also been decreasing as well, which it's just one thing on top of another at the moment. And this has been happening for quite a few months, with obviously with the exception of a couple of videos that have done surprisingly well. The review of the Lidl rotary tool one's done quite well, and a couple of others that I was going to mention but I forgot about. So as the weeks have continued to gone by, I have been feeling more and more, coupled with the fact that I haven't wanted to make the videos and the videos haven't been doing very well. And I would just say at this point, this is not me at all getting in the mood with the videos or getting really annoyed. It's just getting a bit much, as I will explain. So as the weeks have gone by, I've been feeling more and more and more exhausted at the end of making a Tuesday main video, at the end of every Saturday live stream, because it's a bit of a pain. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a bit of a pain to get the Saturday live streams, you know, all set up and that. So yeah, at the end of every Tuesday main video I've finished making and finished uploading, and at the end of, you know, Thursday and Friday YouTube shorts, and at the end of every Saturday live stream, I have just felt absolutely knackered. And for a few months, the workload, you know, ignoring the fact that I have school and I have tests and I exams, and I do play the piano, I've got piano lessons, I've got to practice with piano, and going to the gym 4 times a week, you know, ignoring all those things that I do outside of trains and doing stuff for YouTube, the workload has been steadily getting on top of each other, because schoolwork and revising and stuff gets in the way as well. And yeah, it's just been getting a bit much as I have tried to push out good quality content, because I'm not the sort of person to just throw anything out there. I do actually sort of take consideration into the videos I make, consider what people would like to watch, and also consider the types of things that, you know, people would like to do, that people would like to watch, and also the things that I've got time to make and things I would like to make as well. So it has come to a point that putting out 4 pieces of content a week, the Tuesday main video, the Thursday YouTube short, the Friday YouTube short, and the Saturday live stream, it has just come to a point that I am having less and less and less free time, because I am constantly worrying about YouTube. You know, I can't stop thinking about YouTube and, you know, what my next video is going to be, and looking at the stats and stuff like that. And it has just unfortunately led to me constantly worrying about YouTube. And as you can probably guess, this has led up to me feeling very exhausted, very tired, and very burnt out at the end of each week, because really I don't have that much spare days that I'm not making content. Monday I'm making, filming and editing. Tuesday the video goes out, so final prep for them. Day off on Wednesday, which is only 1 day off. Then there's making something on Thursday, there's my piano lesson and a load of other things, and another YouTube short to make on Friday, and then there's the stream on Saturday, and then the Sunday. So really I've only got like 2 days where I'm not doing YouTube stuff, and yeah, it's not been great. So as a result, as I've already said, there has been no main video this week, and there has been no YouTube shorts released either. And on top of that, as I've already touched on, I do have exams and tests upcoming, meaning I'll have even less time to make videos than I already do, because I've got to revise and make sure I know all the content for the exams and stuff. And you know, I have to prioritise my future over a hobby that doesn't pay anything at the moment, and is very unlikely to pay anything else, to be fair. But you know, I have to prioritise that. I don't need to explain that, but there you go, I have. And quickly slapping a low quality video together just to get something out there, I put in quotes, is not really a road I would like to go down. I want to make sure that the videos I put out are worth watching, they're enjoyable, they'll teach you something, or they'll help you relax, or they're entertaining. And I don't want to be putting out crap posts. I'm sure you know what word goes in place of crap, to, you know, just for the sake of putting out a video. I want to make sure your brain cells stay intact and it's not just a random piece of garbage video that I've just thrown together that's useless. So here comes the news. That's just been the build up to the news. I'll have a sip of drink first. So here comes the news. As a result, I have made the decision, I would just say one that has been hard to accept, that there will be no longer a video schedule for my YouTube channel. There will no longer be a set schedule each week for my YouTube channel. As I say, that is hard to accept, because ever since, you know, a month or 2 into my channel, there has been some sort of schedule, and it's always been on a, well, I think it used to come out on a Monday, and then I changed it to Tuesday and Friday when I was making 2 videos a week, and then I changed it to a main video on Tuesday and 2 YouTube shorts and the stream, which I'm doing now. So yeah, that's gone. There is no schedule anymore, and there will no longer be a video schedule for my YouTube channel. My current, now expired schedule, in case you weren't aware, is one that would have had a main video coming out at 7:30 on a Tuesday. There is a YouTube short on Thursday and Friday, also at 7:30, and there is, obviously, as we're doing today, a Saturday live stream at 4:15. However, due to the reasons I have just listed off, and the reasons I've just mentioned. Videos will be made whenever I have the chance and whenever I feel like making them. I've no way of telling you. I cannot tell you exactly how often they will come out, but I will try to keep them relatively regular. I know that does sound vague. I do understand that, and when I was writing this script about half an hour ago, I did understand that, you know, that's a bit vague. I would like to give you more detail, but honestly, I do not know when videos are going to be coming out myself. Sometimes there might not be a video for 2 weeks, sometimes there might be 2 or 3 videos in a week, sometimes one week it might just be YouTube Shorts and a stream. Other weeks it might just be, you know, shorter main videos. It might be 1 YouTube short, 4 videos in a week. I don't know. Or even I might go quiet for a month or 2 whilst I'm on holiday or taking an extended break away from making content. The videos could be uploaded on any day and at any time. I will probably just release a video as soon as it's uploaded to YouTube and it's been edited and I've added the end screen and stuff, unless it is ridiculously early in the morning or ridiculously late at night, in which case I will schedule it for later on in the same day or a reasonable time the day after, and I will sort of do it at sensible times as well. You know, if it's a weekday, I'll probably set it for around 6, 7ish when people will be home from work, or if it's the weekend, I'll probably do it towards the evening, maybe early morning, something like that. So to summarize that, I do not know how often videos will be. On the contrary, the news isn't all bad. There is some positive news in this as well. I will, as long as I'm not going somewhere or doing something at the weekend, I will continue to do Saturday live streams each week. So every week, if I'm not doing anything, there will be the usual Saturday live stream at 4:15. It is just the videos that will have no schedule and will come out whenever. But I am happy to say to you all that the live streams will continue with the usual familiar schedule on being Saturday at 4:15. So that is... oh, it's not actually nearly it. So I was about to say that's nearly it. We can start running trains and realise there's another 3 paragraphs to read. Another sip of drink. Whacked the microphone, that's not good. However, in addition to the video schedule being completely removed, for this week and this week only, there will be no content released at all. Actually, I should say next week. Next week, there will be no content released or streamed at all. This is next week and next week only, so from next Monday to the Monday after that Monday, there will be no content released, and I will not be live streaming either. I will not be making any main videos, I will not be making any YouTube shorts, and next week I will not be doing a Saturday live stream. This is to allow me to wind down during the half-term break. It's to come to terms with my new schedule of videos and to allow me to think of some ideas to make for videos and to ensure that I can come back with my first randomly scheduled video with a bang and make it one that's, you know, going to start off this new thing of no schedule, and hopefully one that'll be rewarding and obviously get satisfiable statistics. This is just for next week, so from the 6th of June I will start making content again. That is Monday the 6th of June. Content will start to be made again, but for next week, so from, well, this coming Monday to the Monday after that, there will be no content at all. This does, as I'm sure you've worked out, mean that there is no live stream next Saturday. So this time next Saturday there will not be another stream, but the next live stream will be on the 11th of June. So it's not that bad, it's like 2 weeks. But as soon as this stream finishes, I will schedule that stream for the 11th of June so that you do have a chance to get it in your diaries or set a reminder as well. So that is the main chunk of news. So I'm just going to take a pause now. And we'll read the slightly not as newsy news next, and also allow me to have a bite of Oreo. Apologies if you hear loud crunching noises. So, let's take a look at the chat while we have a break from the news. Timber Valley is joined. Thank you very much for joining, Timber Valley. Nice to see you here. How are you? Yeah, you've said you've just finished building a Parkside clam wagon kit. Very interesting. Jaden has said, same here George, that's exactly why I never proposed an upload schedule. Yeah, I suppose, fair enough. Upload whenever, it says I upload whenever I have time to make a video, fair enough. Kurt said even stream, but that's before I got to the stream. And Jaden said, I thought you were about to say you were going to leave YouTube, lol. I panicked so much. Well, yeah, got to big it up. Got to get the clicks on the stream to let people know. You know, got to make the title clickable. So there we go. Jaden says you enjoy your streams, are my favourite thing you do. Thank you very much, Jaden. Nice to hear from that. Some confusion about who Jaden was. And on the main line, Jaden has said, random question, but what's your guys' favourite gaming console / device? Xbox. I have an Xbox One S if anyone's interested. Timber Valley sounds happy with his clam wagon, very nice. And yeah, it is indeed a chat stream, so ask me any questions you want. In fact, talking of questions, I have got an upcoming Q&A. Now, last week when I did my stream, I did mean to ask for Q&A questions, and in light of fixing the wagons and then transitioning from a servicing bench stream into a running stream, I completely forgot to ask you and remind you about the Q&A that's coming up. Now, the Q&A video was supposed to be the video that came out this Tuesday. However, as you know, for the reasons I've just been through, that video didn't come out. So if you have got any questions you would like to ask me, please do pop them in the chat now, and either the first video that I make after the week's break that I'm taking next week, or a couple of videos after that. So either the first video that I release after next week, or it might be a few on from that. One of those videos will be the Q&A session, the 2 years on YouTube anniversary special Q&A session. I am aware we're like, what, 12 days late now, and we'll be around 25 days late by the time I come to making that video after this week off. But if you do have any questions you would like to ask me, pop them in the chat now. I will note them down on my phone, and I will feature, you know, your channel name and your comment in my Q&A, and I get to answer some questions for my 2 years on YouTube Q&A special. So if you do have any questions at all, carry on thinking of them during the stream. Pop them in the chat, which will actually be, how do I do this? Over there, that side, I think. So yeah, if you've got any questions at all, please no personal questions. By personal questions, I mean age, date of birth, where do you live, etc., local station. But some acceptable personal questions are, you know, what would you like to do? Or what's your dream job? What job are you looking to get in future? Etc., etc. So yeah, any questions, do pop them into the chat now, and I'll note them down for later on. Jaden likes his Switch, very nice. I like buttons, preferably, or even levers, they're quite good. So, we've already got some questions coming in, that's good. So, I don't know if I should get, should I get screenshots? Yes, I probably should get screenshots, shouldn't I? Right, let's print screen, there we go. And I will chuck these into my Word agenda document. Let's go to the bottom of the page. Can I paste that in? Yes, there we go. So I can have your comments now. So there we go. So Timber Valley has said opinions on smoking and vaping. Fair enough. It is a completely open topic Q&A, apart from obviously personal questions, as I've said. Can ask any question about any subject. And I think, while we're having this little break, we should get some trains going. Not too fast, but fast enough. Right, I think we go in. Lovely. So Timber Valley said opinions on smoking and vaping. Jaden earlier said favourite consoles. So I've already told you mine, but I do have some more opinions that I haven't shared. Favourite games consoles. So that's one for Jaden. Another one Jaden has asked is favourite games. Timber Valley has said plans to come down to Worcestershire. Is that Worcestershire? Yeah. I'm sorry, but if you say Worcester, it's just not. It's not Worcester sauce, is it? But yep, any questions you have, do pop them down in the chat or in the comments on my Q&A video, and I will be very, very happy to answer them. And Timber Valley Productions says you have to go now. Okay, thank you very much, Timber Valley. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Nice to see you here. Thank you very much for your Q&A questions. Thank you very much for joining. Take care and have a good rest of your evening. But any questions at all, do put them into the chat and I'll note them down. Because, well, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to make a video next week to remind you because obviously it's my week off. As I've said, I'm taking a break. So now is your last chance to get your questions in. We haven't got that many, so I would like to see quite a few come in. Any question at all, doesn't matter if you've asked it before. Ask me questions. Jaden has said favourite snacks. Interesting. I don't want to post that in the chat, I want to put it in my notes. I've also got some questions that I can answer that people ask a lot. There's actually quite a lot of questions I didn't realise people asked. Well, that's one. Could do a stream actually answering all of these questions. I hope these crunching noises aren't too loud. Well done, Jaden. That's going in the Q&A video, you've asked it. I'll have to think of a comedic response for that. I've already thought of one. Oh, I've already thought of a comedic response to that one that's going in the video. Thanks, Jaden. Hey, you're not going to like it. I am. It's going to be quite funny, actually, I should think. Evil laugh. Neither can I, Jaden. Be an interesting one to edit, I'll tell you that, but, yeah. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Let's not fiddle with that. There we go. Got quite a few questions in there, actually, that I can remember people asking, so, yeah, things are looking good. Well, I'll try and make it a good edit. I'm gonna make it a good edit, but I might just make it comedically poor for the laugh of it, because it'd be funny. I could do Kurt, but I think explaining that to parents would be an impossible task. Maybe when I'm older, but I don't know. I think we'll have a bit of an in the dark session, folks, so I have to mute the microphone for a second so I can get to the plugs without bashing the mic. So yeah, one moment and we'll be plunging into darkness. There we go. I think I am going to have at least a little bit of light on this webcam because it looks really fuzzy. We'll just have a little bit though. Obviously quality's not the best when we're in the dark, but to make it any better it'd have to be lighter, which just defeats the point of it being in the dark. I do like the fact that the Blood and Custards and the Triangle Maroon coach do, the lighting definitely looks darker than the other coaches, just coming up on this camera here. To me, in person anyway, the light looks much more orange and much darker than the other characters, which is than the other carriages, because the Plum and coach should have been lit brighter or more advanced technology used in lighting because of the posher coaches. And, well, the Blood and Custards have reused like old incandescent, not very powerful bulbs, so yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. 31 looks good. Could do Jaden, but not really keen on Halloween. I have said that before. Maybe. Although I'll let you do that. You've just said. I'll let you do that. Right, so I'm going to put the light back on, and it's time for the next little bit of news. Mind your eyes. There we go. Let's whack that light back up to 2. There we go. Well, that's fine, Jaden. It's your idea, so I'll let you do it. I'm not keen on Halloween anyway, as I've said. So, we'll stop some trains over here when they do eventually come round. Got Oreo in my teeth now. It's not good. So we'll stop the 9F on this side. Come on, a bit further. There we go. We'll get Tornado. In fact, we'll stop all 3 trains on this side. Why not? Tornado, are you here? Yes, you are, just about. Oh, I thought I was going to have to stop 2 trains at once then. Nearly had to. Not quite. Here's the 31. Lovely. Right, so next little bit of news is nowhere near like the first bit of news. If I get my document back up again. Delete. Already done that one. So. Get my mouse back up here again. So, earlier you heard me talk about the fact that there's going to be no schedule because it's just too much to put out 4 pieces of content a week. But now, a little bit less beefy news. It's the really important news we've already got over and done with. I will briefly summarise it at the end of the stream. Excuse me. But, for now, I would just like to say, as a side note, as a little bit of an interval, that I do apologise if I haven't watched any of your channel's videos recently or haven't commented them. Now, I am nearing 300 subscribers and briefly was on 300 subscribers until YouTube purged a load from my channel. I am getting more and more people subscribing to me that do have YouTube channels who do regularly upload model train videos. And because I am near 300 subscribers, it is now, unfortunately, impossible. Oh, well, in my document I've written almost impossible, but it is impossible for me to catch up on every single video that you produce because, believe it or not, I do actually get tired of watching videos about trains because, well, I make videos about trains and then I get out the loft and watch people making videos about trains. Sometimes it can get a bit much, and obviously I don't just make videos for YouTube and watch YouTube all my life. So, however, I will try to make sure that I do watch at least one video from everyone's channels relatively regularly, so that it is fair and so that everyone gets the same attention from me as a viewer slash subscriber to all your channels, of course. So from this point onwards, please don't be concerned or offended if I miss some of your videos or don't comment for a long while. I am probably just watching someone else, and I will be back to watch a video from your channel soon. This is absolutely not me, by the way, being favouritist with particular channels or, you know, stuff like that. It is just a fact of the matter that I cannot watch every video from every channel who is subscribed to me, and of course who I am therefore subscribed to. I do hope that you understand this, and I certainly do understand completely why, in fact, you also might not watch every single one of my videos. I do get it, and it's absolutely not a problem. Also, this is not in my document, but I have just thought of it while I was saying that. The fact that I am actually going to be doing some sort of experimental videos, stuff that's not about trains. So I've told you before once that I did like a limited budget food challenge, and I decided, well, was thinking about filming it and putting it on YouTube, and I didn't because it wasn't about trains. I didn't have the right equipment then, but I am thinking about putting some sort of miscellaneous non-train related videos onto the channel. So yeah, so I think I am going to start putting out some miscellaneous videos that are not train related. I'm not sure what there will be. It might just be DIY. It might be, God knows, it might be fixing something that's not train related. But I'm going to try and experiment with some non-train related videos, some miscellaneous videos. There won't be the main feature on my channel. They were not going to be the main feature on my channel, and there will just be sort of side notes every once in a while. It's not just going to be a week of me cooking food for the family, or, you know, shopping in Asda for a particular type of bacon I like, or something stupid like that. It's not gonna, the channel's not gonna be flooded with miscellaneous non-train related videos, but I am going to experiment with, you know, maybe just like one a month, maybe two a month, just experimenting, just to see how they go, just to see how the people on my channel like them, and just to see how the YouTube algorithm likes them. Because if it brings in new people and the videos do actually have a point rather than just eating away at your brain cells like some channels that post miscellaneous content do, then yeah, it'll be a win-win for all of us, because you'll get more content because I'm not just then limited to train things. Yeah, so I'm going to test some miscellaneous content. And I have already thought of one. Well, thought of one before I made that announcement. But do we have any requests? Put your requests in the chat now if you would like one, and I will happily run them. You can, well, there's chance for 2 requests because I'm going to have 1. I'm going to use Scotsman. And I want to see if Scotsman will pull these 3 Pullman coaches, because it never could before. But now we shall see if it can. I'll shift these trains out of the way first, just so I can get access to it. There we go. So we'll see if Scotsman can pull these coaches. I could always add a banker, but now it hasn't got the horrible track pickup system. Track pickup system. Try saying that with a mouthful of ice cream. It should be able to pick it up. I'm pretty sure my 040 can pull these. It is a very heavy loco, but I think the wheels are really quite slippy compared to some other engines. But any requests, do pop them in the chat now, and I will happily run them. So let's see, will Scotsman go? Not a problem. A little bit of wheel slip, but it always wheel slips, even if it's pulling itself. So Scotsman seems happy with that. A train too far. Thank you very much for joining. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You've joined just at the right time. If you would like a request, do pop it in the chat and I shall run it. I'll put the next request on the second radius line. I know Jaden likes his requests. So yeah, anything you want to run, pop it in the chat now and I shall do it. Whilst on the, well, I've already mentioned the miscellaneous topics thing. I might even do stuff like film or TV show reviews or, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. I do have pretty strong opinions about some. Jaden says class 31. Okay. Do you want it with coaches or freight or wagons or what? Oh, thank you, Jaden. That's another Q&A question I can add in. By the way, a train too far. I am taking in Q&A questions this stream because one of the first videos when I come back from my week's break is going to be a Q&A video. So if you've got any questions you would like to ask me, please no personal questions, by the way. Do pop them in the chat now and I will answer them in my upcoming Q&A questions video. So any question you would like to ask a train too far, as long as it's not personal, do pop it in the chat and I will answer it in an upcoming Q&A video. Jaden said 31 light. Okay, that's fine. I tell you what, for a bit of variety, let's have it running that way. Very rarely runs that way. I do like the 31. It is a very nice engine when it works, but thankfully it does. Thank you very much. A train too far. Question noted. Oh, I will note now. Got loads of questions in. This is looking good. Keep them coming. Whenever you think of one, either pop them in the comments section of my Q&A video I did 2 weeks ago, or pop them in the chat if the stream's still on when you think of it. Question noted. Thank you very much. Doesn't seem we've got any requests for the middle line, which is fine. So I will whip these coaches off, and I think I'll put the HST on if I don't rip the magnets, the reed switch off the bottom of the coach. That won't be good, would it? I do need to secure them wires a little bit better, but anyway. So I think we'll have the HST. Oh, draw nearly collapsed then. That'd have been good. Good thing is, when you're not lighting up all your coaches, you can just get the stack of magnets and suck off. Oh, that's not gone well. As I was saying, you can get the stack of magnets, just get the other coach, and then suck off the other magnet that's stuck to the reed switch, and Bob's your uncle. It's easy. It's not like you're having to piddle it off with tweezers or pliers or anything like that, which is good. Obviously, you do just have to slide some magnets off the stack. You have to. I slide 2 magnets off because you got 2 magnets in a set, and 2 magnets are more likely to stay together than 1 on the switch. So yeah, putting them on's relatively easy. You just slide 2 off the top of the magnet stack, which is easy, and just drop it onto the magnet. Make sure it's not obstructing anything, and then taking them off is easy. You just wave the stick near it, and it sucks it right off onto the magnet. So yeah. I'll shift the 9F out of the way in a minute. That's coupling's the wrong way around. That's going to not couple up if it's facing the other way. There we go. That's done with the magnets. Stick them down here. And now we want the HST power cars. So we want the actual driven one up here. Want the 9F off the track. Could keep this camera for future because it's quite good for talking, because I can do like talk here and you can see most of me anyway. But yeah, now you've got an overhead view, and this one's just the same as it always is. But yeah, so that's the driven power car, and then this is the dummy one, I think. Yeah. There we go, and off the HST goes, full power. I have to switch that onto full wave and turn it down a bit. There we go. There goes the HST. Lovely. Jaden said, if you didn't have a railway channel, what sort of channel would you have? Thank you very much. Question noted. As I often do during these streams, I think it's now time to take a moment to mute the microphone, stop talking, well, me stop talking for a little while, and give you the chance to watch the sights of the layout whilst listening to some relaxing background music. I will still be in the chats if you do want to submit any more questions or talk to me about anything in general, then I will be in the chats, live chats, but I won't be speaking, obviously, verbally. It will just be through text. So I'm now going to mute the microphone. I'm going to turn up the background music, and then you can have 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes. Can all have a little bit of relax, listen to some nice music, and yeah, watch the world of my layout go by. So muting microphone and going into the chat now. Enjoy the music, everyone. Back in a couple of minutes. Okay, folks, I'm back. No warning there, was there? Oh well, it's okay. Right, I think we shall have some more trains going this time, so I'll stop them round here again so it's more easy to get to. So we'll get everything down to a crawl now. It's easier to stop. Thankfully the 31's ready. So any requests, please do pop them in the chat now and I'll be more than happy to run them. Here comes the HST. It won't all fit on, but I can get most of it on. There we go. Scotsman will be coming round shortly, so any requests, do pop them in the chat now. I think she's coming round. Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, she's just going past that camera. That's what I actually do when I want to see where trains. I don't bother turning my head, I just put the camera on screen. A train too far says run the longest train you can. Okay. We shall do that. And I can tell you now that this train in particular will run every single piece of rolling stock I own. Just you see. Well, just you wait and see. Right. I'll leave all the lights in the coaches on because it's just easier. So here we go. Let's do a train too far's request the longest train you can. An interesting one, a train too far. I did do the longest train I possibly could in a YouTube short a while ago, but I am more than happy to do it live. Just as I did the tug of war a while ago, which Timber Valley likes to ask me about every time he's in a stream, but that's fine. I'll tell you what, I won't show you the engine yet. So, we need all the coaches, and for the sake of having all the coaches lit, I'll put all the lights on these coaches. It's easy enough. I would quickly chuck an 040 with some coal wagons on the second radius line so you've got something to watch apart from me railing coaches, but it'd just get in the way, to be honest. Oh no, I didn't put the lights on that one. I need to get some black tack to hold them wires in place. Need some black tack anyway. A train too far says also with wagons, please. Yep, that's fine. A train too far. I will, well, literally every piece of rolling stock I have will be on the back of this train. Well, on this train. Lewis Cartwright has joined. He said, hello, how are you? Thank you very much for joining, Lewis. I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. So, what we're going to need to do is back these far enough there so that we can open the points and chuck these on the front. I'm not taking them all off and putting them on again. So there we go. This is getting kind of not exactly free rolling or easy to pull by hand already. So there's all my coaches, I think. Oh no, I've got 2 coaches in here. The song's finished and I really like the ending for that song, so I thought I'd sing it to embarrass myself. So there's 2 coaches left. Now, the reason why I haven't put this Virgin coach with all the other Virgin coaches is because it's a brake coach and there isn't a coupling on the back of it. And I suppose I could put the Pullmans. I'll just chuck that one there. I don't run this coach publicly because it hasn't got any lights in and looks odd. But I'll chuck it in. So this Pullman, that Virgin one needs to go at the back of the train. So that's that drawer cleared out of rolling stock. Oh, I'll tell you what I have got, actually. Aha! I know what I've got in here. I have even more rolling stock. I have a Triang Princess Elizabeth rolling chassis. And I have... Wait a minute, and I've gone through all the bubble wrap. Oh, you can see my face. Let's quickly do that. And I have an 040 rolling chassis. So, yes. So, next biggest things go on next. This is going to be an absolute pain to clean up, but there we go. And I'm doing this on the 4th radius because less likely for stuff to derail. I do have to go very, very, very slowly though, otherwise everything does literally tip over. Like when I filmed the YouTube short for this thing, like all my 12 coaches went on the side and it was an absolute pain. Lewis Cartwright says he's good, thanks, good to hear. What I am actually going to have to do is put this engine on the front because I can't keep pushing these coaches around by hand when it gets this long, otherwise everything will derail, as I've just described. Get the magnets out of the way. Click. So, let's put the engine on the front of the train, which you will not be able to see. Oh, can't even put it on, it's too far. Right, fine. Put the engine on later. I'll just risk everything derailing. Let's pull the train around. So it's getting pretty big now. It's difficult to pull by hand. So there we go. Next, we want... Saves me keep going it out at draw. All of these. Evan Terry, thank you very much for joining. How are you? Hope you're well. That coal load feels a bit loose. We always end up doing something daft in one of these streams, don't we? Not to worry. Now these coal wagon trucks can be a little bit dodgy with the couplings. So I do need to make sure that I get it right, otherwise the whole train will just stop moving. Couple. But even the brake van can't go on the end of the train, that Virgin coach does because it hasn't got coupling at either end, it's only got one. Do need to find a replacement coupling because I do need to. I have needed many times to sandwich a brake coach in the middle of a train. This is getting ridiculously long now. I'm even putting on the wagons that derail. That's a ballsy move. No, that's a horrible wagon. That's a horrible wagon. This wagon, absolute enemy is this. Constantly falls off the track. And my arm hurts now. My failed attempt to whistle with the electric organ. Completely failed. Not to worry. Right. I'm going to have to take the headset off a minute because I can't reach. Give me a moment. Right, I'm back. So there is a bit of a problem in that these engines don't have couplings on. However, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to make one out of some really fine wire I've got, but I think that's getting a bit too boring to watch now, so I won't bother. I do, however, have this spare Trian coach body. Oh, I tell you what, actually. It is kind of rolling resistance that makes things harder to pull. But it is also the weight that makes things harder to pull, because weight will increase rolling resistance. Well, sort of. So I'm going to put the two chassis on there and see if that works. So we'll see if that works. That's the coach that I couldn't get apart. I had to be very destructive to get that coach apart, because it was either I have an unlit coach on my layout which looks stupid because it's unlit and all the other coaches are lit. And well, it was either I destroyed it trying to get lighting in it, or I just didn't run it and threw it away, trying to, you know. Let me just think before you speak, George. It was either have a coach with no lighting and it look daft, or potentially destroy it trying to get it apart, trying to put light in it. And I just went for the destructive option, to be fair, because it'd have looked ridiculously daft if I'd have had an unlit train on a train that's full of lit coaches. Headset going off so I can get the train on the front. It won't go on a couple. Now, the train's not actually in shot, but I think that better represents what we're doing now, doesn't it? Incomprehensible daftness. So, let's get this train going. This is the last thing I'm going to do because it's going to be too much of a pain to tidy all the coaches away. So I will. This will be the last thing we do. I've decided not to repeat the information I said earlier because she can just wind back. It's at the very start, so I'm not going to repeat it because it's just a waste of time. So, let's run the longest train in 3, 2, 1. Turning up the power. Oh, it's going. It's going. It is not wheel slipping. That's what 2 traction tyres and half a kilogram of weight does. Oh dear. Oh damn. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Turns out one of the coaches had either been derailed or I didn't rail it properly, so let's resume the test. Is it going? Oh dear. That's not gone well. Shall I show you how well it hasn't gone? If the camera's going to let me move it without cutting out. Yeah, it's cut out, as I thought. Let's reset that camera. Just have a habit of doing this. Especially when you move the charging lead. That's the wrong camera. There we go. All the coaches fell off. So, headset off again. If this goes on for much longer, I think I'll just call it a day. The train can pull it because it was. It's just that it just keeps derailing. Not the train, the entire... Not the loco, the entire train. It's so heavy that the entire bogies are going like that and they're derailing. Right, last time, let's give it a crack. Actually, we want all cameras. Come on. If it needs assisting, just to get it started. No. It's so heavy that the couplings have been lifted, doing that, lifting the bogies, and it's not. It's just, yeah, it's like that. It's so heavy that the couplings have been lifted, then it lifts the bogies, and then the wheels just fall off the track. So, yeah, I can try and take these coaches off. I don't think I actually had some of these coaches when I made that YouTube short. I might be wrong, but we can take some off because it was pulling the entire train. I saw the back end of it moving. It's just the coaches are just, yeah. Oh, come on, don't you start. I guess I could have it pushing the coaches. That probably wouldn't end very well. Let's try that. Why not? If this doesn't work, then we'll call it a day. You've gone from serious news about the future of my channel into messing about with we're just building the biggest train possible. Typical. Will that push it very well? What am I doing? There's a brake coach over here without a coupling on. And then it can actually use its buffers as buffers rather than just being there for jokes. That's not even the brake coach. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? There we go. And then take the brake coach off here. And we can use the non-coupling end so that the buffers actually meet. And then it'll actually push it, because those buffers are actually nearly the same. So, we will see. I'll give that a little bit of a gap, see how far it'll do it. But here we go. Steadying. Power. Power. There we go. The entire train is now moving. So it's not pulling all of it, but it's still shifting all of it. Oh, that scary noise. I don't like that noise. This is why I need more than 2 camera angles. Oh dear. Damn. The coach has derailed on the corner. Thankfully, it's not gone too bad. I bet we'll have some buffer lock over here. Let's have a look. It'll probably buffer lock. Oh, maybe not actually. How is that push? How? I'm more amazed at the fact it's not buffer locking. Oh, it's just buffer locked. If I relieve, stop the power so that decelerates and then push it again. Oh, that was a bit fast. Well, it's working. It's just derailing everything. This is unbelievable. Well, you saw it moving the train. If you've got eyes, that is. No, no. I can't even rail a coach now. There we go. Let's try that again, one last time. Jaden, I asked myself the same thing. Why do I allow myself to be led into these things? Oh, it's cut out. No. No. Oh, I don't like that. Come on. Let's try again. Last time. Come on. Damn thing. Oh, there we go. Well, it's moving. Not sure for how long, but it's moving. Well, hopefully it can make it down this straight. Oh dear, the bogey's come off. I'm gonna have to pull this forward because that coach is derailed. Moment, please. It's not that the train can't shove it, it's just, as I say, it just keeps derailing. Which is nothing I can do about. Well, it's moving it, there you go. Please don't buffer lock, please don't buffer lock. Don't buffer, there we go. No. Cock. Oh! Oh, well, that's gone well. That's gone really, really well. No, the camera's died. Done it again. Camera just don't like being turned when it's on. There you go. All the coaches have fallen off, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to persist with it any longer. So yeah, I'm going to leave you with this shot of all the coaches on the floor, and I'm going to end the stream there. Coming up to 6 o'clock, so we... Why is my taskbar in the way? There we go. So we made to an hour and a half, so that's fine. I think we'll end it there. We've had a little bit of serious earlier about the, you know, channel and what's coming in future. And then we've run some trains and we've messed about and destroyed the train. So anyway, I think I'm going to be going now. So if I get my script up that's disappeared, that now won't appear again. So, I'm going to end the stream there, and I would like to say thank you everyone for joining me for today's live stream. It really has been wonderful to see you all here today, and thank you very much for your requests as always. I do hope you have enjoyed watching the stream as much as I had running it, and hopefully now you're a little bit more clear on the future of channel and the non-existent upload schedule, as I mentioned earlier. And as I always say, these weekly streams really are one of my favourite types of content to produce and make. I will not see you next week on Saturday at 5:15 because I'm having a week off because it's the half term and I just fancy a week off, and you know, all the things and all the reasons I said earlier. So the next stream will be on Saturday the 11th of June, that is the 11th of June at 4:15, and I will schedule that stream pretty much as soon as this one's finished. But meanwhile, I will say thank you to the people in the chat, and I'll be saying my goodbyes. So thank you very much. So I will say thank you very much to Jaden, to the I'll say thank you very much to on the main line, Jaden, the model said, Kurt, myself because I've appeared in the chat. Let's see, who else have we got? Thank you to Mark from HEMR Model Railway, you joined as well. Thank you to Timber Valley Productions, thanks to you for joining. Thank you to A Train Too Far, thank you very much for joining. And thank you very much to Evan Terry, thank you very much for joining. And yep, so to end the stream, I would just like to say, next time I will see you is Saturday, the 11th of June at 4:15. I'd just like to say thank you all very much once again for joining this evening. Take care and bye for now. See you sometime after next week. Cheers, everyone. Take care and do enjoy yourselves and the rest of your Saturday evening. Goodbye. See you soon.